Yo.
Oh,
All right. I got mine. By the way, this feels so much better.
whole new person.
Whole new person. Whole new person. All right. So mine's saved from yesterday.
Mine's has as well.
Okay. Um. All right. So there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Bet. What's up, guy?
What's happening, player?
Oh, just happy about our new beast of a tackle, whatever side he plays. Caleb Lomu last night
For
was the
sure.
Patriots' 28th pick. Traded up, grabbed him.
Which I do
Um,
love as well. I love that. I didn't. I, honestly,
they went after him.
I tried. I tried. I made it all the way up to Rutledge. Um,
Yeah, you
I
went
had.
quiet after a
I had.
while.
I had popped like I think maybe like 3 to potentially 5 edibles like
Hey.
before the draft. So and that was around the time that Tony was getting put down. So I'm like, yeah, man, I was trying, but I didn't realize that we traded up until earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Because I saw at 28, because I saw that we picked at 28, and I saw that the second round we're obviously picking late as well. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, we moved up to go get him.
Mm.
So
Well, they
I
they were
love that.
saying he was the seventh out of seven. He was the best tackle offensive lineman you were going to get that was remaining. After that, it's a serious drop off in talent and readiness and whatever. So, hell yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, there's a bunch of edge guys. I was hoping it was Zion just so we could say we picked it, but obviously our draft, as we said yesterday, is different from the actual draft
Mhm.
because guys were picked in the actual one that weren't picked in ours and vice versa. So ours is basically just based on, for all y'all out there, ours is based on what happens in this mock draft database draft. So Loma wasn't available on either of our sides yesterday. You know, we just go on by what this machine says.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll just get right into it. Round 2, pick 63 for the New England Patriots, barring a trade. I would kind of like to see them trade up, maybe grab Zion or one of these edge rushers in the top. CJ Allen, another name to watch out for from that school with the G.
Yeah,
Linebacker, absolute beast. So there's some names at the top if they want to move up. If they don't, it's not the end of the world. There are a ton of edge guys in here. There's a ton of linebackers, and there's still a ton of talent, left in the draft that can make an immediate impact for the Patriots. But without further ado, I'll turn it over to you. Get us started with pick 63 for the Patriots tonight.
So in hindsight, obviously in hindsight, we both took Zion, who's obviously still on the board, which is shocking in its own right, especially since we traded up for an offensive lineman. And then to see, Peter Woods, Kansas City traded up to go get him. And Keldrick Falk, which I thought was a potential reach for Tennessee, but it's obviously very, very Tennessee-like. Whether he works out or not, phenomenal athlete. I think Zion Young is obviously the player to get at that point, but they obviously feel different. Yesterday, if we were to continue rolling, I would have went directly with the players that are available on my end. I was gonna go 100% out the gate with Anthony Hill Jr. immediately back to back.
He's available on mine.
Yes. So that was with us having Zion. So obviously, in reality, I would go Zion Young here if available, obviously. Because I don't, obviously, he's not going to be available at 69. We have
63. Yeah, 63.
Yeah, so he's not going to be available, obviously. So, um, we obviously have to attack just depth overall at the linebacker position, edge position, um, in general, the defense in general. Anthony Hill Jr. I think is a phenomenal athlete, somebody that could be a tremendous asset immediately. So I'll stick to that. Um, right now, Rutledge is still available on my end. He was obviously drafted.
Same.
And that's about it.
There's nobody else really on my end.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick to my guns. I'm going to roll with Anthony Hill Jr. here. Obviously, because Zion Young is not going to be available. If the Patriots do trade up for a player like Zion Young, obviously. But yeah, with the 63rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, Derek Chance, in place of the spokesman on my end for the New England Patriots, select Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker out of the University of Texas, Austin.
That is a phenomenal pick. I mentioned him yesterday, taking him potentially at 31 when I was looking over the board, but obviously Zion was there. And if it wasn't Zion, it was going to be CJ Allen. I anticipate both Zion and CJ Allen being gone by the time the Patriots get on the board. Also, going by, but you never know. They could drop. You just don't know. Or the Patriots could trade up, and the Patriots could end up with one of these guys because they trade up. Again, we're just going based on this to make life simpler for both him and I, and for y'all out there, so we're not doing a million scenarios. I'm going to keep it short, simple, and sweet. He's my pick. He's been my pick. I think he's a sleeper. So,
offense or defense?
You'll find out. With see, the ding is rushing me at the moment. He's like, come on. So with the 63rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, our New England Patriots select Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker, Texas. Again, we're both on the same wavelength. I was talking about him yesterday. He is the best player available on this board at the moment. The only other person that I would consider on this board, maybe Danny Dennis Sutton, edge from Penn State. If that's how you say his first name, sorry if it's not Danny. If they want to go, if you want to go outside the box, you want to go on offense, Elijah Surratt is there. Jalen Kilgore is there if you want to address the safety position. Anthony Hill Jr. is a playmaker. He's a dog. You insert him into the lineup, he immediately becomes an impact player.
Immediately.
If he's available and you don't select him at 63, you better have a damn good reason why you didn't do it. I think he's just a very, very phenomenal football player and a great addition with Spillane at the linebacker position. He can play the outside. He's a beast, man. So I can't say enough good things about Anthony Hill Jr. I hope either the Patriots trade up. If it looks like he's, if all the other guys are gone, I hope he ends up a Patriot if that's the best player available tonight. Anthony Hill Jr., Texas.
2 for 2, gang. 2 for 2. Shout out to us.
2 for 2. All right. Now, the Patriots' 95th pick, which again, this is no trades. This is everybody jumping on right now. No trades. We're not going by the draft, what happened last night. We're going by this database. So we have the Patriots at 95, round 3. Who's the third New England Patriot out of this draft?
So for me, with the players available, I have absolutely no choice but to go with Elijah Surratt out of
Ooh, okay. All right.
University of Indiana.
All right.
I was thinking Skylar Bell, being a New England guy, um, but I believe wholeheartedly with the drafting of uh, Makai Lemon in
Mhm.
Philadelphia that AJ Brown is more than likely going to find
It's
himself in New
it's
England June
basically
2nd.
finalized. Yeah.
Um, and I think that having an individual like Elijah Surratt already on the horizon with AJ Brown in addition, you get
That's deadly.
you get a you get a mix of a phenomenal wide receiver room.
That's deadly. So for our pod purposes, we'll just
With the 95th overall pick, the New England Patriots on my end, the Derek Chance select Elijah Surratt, national champion out of the University of Indiana.
big body receiver. He's tall, lanky. He can go get it.
6'2", reliable.
He's very reliable. You throw that ball up there, he's gonna go get it.
You get a team. You get him on a team with. You get a team with him and Booty on it. Offense with him and Booty on it, and then you add AJ Brown, and then you have the
Mm-hmm.
the guys like
Yep.
Kyle and
Yep.
Pop, and
Yep.
can make some fucking noise. So I love it.
I love that pick. He is on my board as well. Jalen Kilgore is on my board still. Skylar Bell is on my board. Bud Clark is on my board. I really like him out of TCU, safety. But with the 95th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, I have our New England Patriots selecting Oscar Delp, tight end from the school with the G.
Nice.
The both of them. I hope we get Delp, and I hope we get lucky, literally and figuratively, next season. I love that tandem. I think Oscar Delp, between blocking and what he can do down the field, he goes over the middle. He makes catches. He's a legit dog. So he's perfect for where he went to school. I think with Austin Hooper being let go, and you only have Henry and I believe Julian Hill on the roster. I think we have another tight end as well. But I mean, you need to address it. I feel like and Surratt I would have went with if the tight end position was a little bit more secure. I think he's just another weapon in the seams for Drake. And he blocks. And he's from the school with the G, so you know he's good. And he's going to make an immediate impact. So
University.
He's a no-brainer for me. You needed to go offense. I went defense the first two, so obviously you need to help Drake out.
For sure.
And for me, he was just the best guy left on the board that can make that impact in a position of need versus, stacking up, of course, stacking up on a position, which again, if this situation comes to fruition and that's the scenario where it's Surratt and Dope and they go Surratt, I'm not going to be pissed. That's a phenomenal pick. I'm just going a little bit more for need at the moment.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
and with that in real time, I can scratch my ticket and say that I'm all aboard on that.
Yeah, of course. But I do love and a name to what you know the name, I know the name, everybody should know the name. The story behind him is phenomenal as well, so I would love for that to carry over with them. But Lawson Lucky, another tight end, and I'll say it because it's respectable to him from Georgia. I hope he is a New England Patriot whenever he decides to. I think next year might be, whenever it is.
Next, definitely.
Please, New England, Vrabel, everybody, that guy needs to be a Patriot as well. But he's not there yet. we're not there yet. We're here. And with 95, I have Oscar Delp going to the Pats. So we have Anthony Hill Jr. on both sides with pick number 2, linebacker out of Texas. And we were split with the third pick, which is great.
Yeah.
Elijah Surratt, wide out from Indiana on your side, national champion. Oscar Delp, tight end out of Georgia on my side for the Pats.
What did we trade up for? What did we give away for that?
We gave Buffalo 31 and I believe 125, and then Buffalo gave 31 to Tennessee, I believe.
Yeah,
so Buffalo traded out of the first round completely. We gave up just 125, so round 4, pick 2.
Yeah, okay. All right. And I'm seeing that now because that's what pick that I'm on currently. So we'll obviously wrap there because we obviously don't have that pick anymore. So
no. We'll do 2-3. That's fine. These are the guys that they're gonna make the immediate impact. Sure. But day 3, don't sleep on day 3.
I think with the I think we'll go straight picks. Like we're probably gonna move more picks. I can see us because the withdrawal of Vrabel from day 3 on. I think what the moves are is let's take the best 100 guys that are on our board that are still available, and let's the process of elimination if they get drafted, and we'll continue to lurk. We'll see who is looking at that said position or set player, and if we do, we got to make that move to jump up. We'll get rid of day 3, 4 picks.
Yep.
And then we'll move up, and then we'll just come out of here with 3, 4, 5 rookies at most. And get the show rolling, and just get positions of need, because we're ready to roll. I think I'm very excited about what Will Campbell has to prove this season.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about this offensive lineman who's a project. The more I learn about him, new to the position. New to the sport, realistically in theory, a fucking machine. So if you got somebody in the first, we're obviously they know what they're doing, and they see the potential, and it doesn't seem like a reach, like a
they didn't allow a sack.
Chattanooga pick,
no
lineman, or
this isn't a Belichick pick.
Yeah, it seems like it was very strategic, very thought out. Obviously, we traded picks away to move up to go get him. So
they were surprised he was there. They were probably gonna go edge, but then they were probably like, "Whoa,
for sure,
he's still there."
Just see how it. Because, like I said yesterday, the beginning of the show, the beginning of the draft, it already was shaking. The room was shooketh. So,
hell yeah. Night 2, NFL draft. Hopefully the Patriots come out of there with two, at least 2. You never know.
I would
trade up and
I would love
maneuver.
I would be very confident and be very happy if we get out of tonight with 2 guys.
2 guys. I believe everything that they're doing, and I believe everything will be set up. And by the end of tonight, we're going to be even more excited with the new additions to the team.
Sure.
But it's also Friday night. It is Celtics game 3, so everybody else out there, switch over from the draft, watch the Celtics. I know it's on fucking Prime, so you got to.
If you're cool, you have 2 TVs, you can watch one and at the same time.
But
I'll be
go Celtics. Hell yeah!
Big shout out to Melly and Gio, my family forever. They're getting married today. Time not.
Sure.
So I gotta go get ready for that. So
do your thing. Hell yeah!
I've seen Christina poke her head out twice already. So.
Yeah, go after, go do your thing, go enjoy, celebrate, have fun tonight, and we'll reconvene.
Yes, sir.
We out of here. As always,
it's almost impossible to be alive,
but we're here and we're doing it. So let's go Pats, let's go Celts. Bye.
BOS.